bounce out. Hood baby, make all the girls go crazy.
Go stupid. But you smart like an A+ student. Right now, looking for your love right now.
Yo, it's your boy Nick.
It's your boy Sammy.
Yo, I ain't never seen a fat man get on the roof. I ain't never seen it. Man, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Nick and it's your boy Sammy, and it's time to pump the brakes, man. What are we pumping the brakes on this week, Sammy?
Today we pumping the brakes on technology and social media.
Man, that is something that's major in today's culture. I feel like it plays something like in every aspect of our life nowadays. Technology and social media, man. Off rip, man. I guess I just asked the question, man, do you think life would be better with or without technology, bro? Like, what'd you think?
I think it's good with technology because we don't have to do as much. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm thinking like, see, we always have text messages instead of sending letters and stuff like back in the day, or you didn't have to know how to read a map. Now you can just use Google Maps and just go where you gotta go to get your directions. And then everybody gets to stay in touch, you know what I'm saying? With like social media and all that good stuff.
But, I mean, all right, so just to hit on them points that you brought out. Man, you ever send a text message and then regretted sending that text message in an instant? But that text message is already sent. There's no stopping it, bro. Versus the old days, bro, you got to really think before you pay for that stamp and send that letter to somebody, bro. You're only sending out important messages, bro. But also, man, the maps thing, bro, like, if you get lost and your phone's dead, bro, you gonna wish like hell you had a map, bro.
That's why we got car chargers, my guy.
We got what?
Car chargers.
Man, car charger, man. So you don't got a car charger. We talking about your phone is dead. There's no bringing it back, no reviving it until you get to the house. But you are an hour away from your house. You don't know where you at. How you get home, bro?
You gotta figure it out. Be better prepared for next time.
But guess what? If they taught us that in school, I mean, I think my school teachers didn't even teach me how to use a map. I feel like they even told me, like, if you want to go somewhere, type it into your GPS. Right. Man, I feel like that's harmful, bro. I definitely feel like the world wouldn't be better without technology. But I definitely feel that we depend too much on technology and we shouldn't, bro. Man, so you don't have, like, per se, a significant other. But me and my significant other, on Saturdays or so, we like to have what we call no tech time. Where basically we either like play board games or we'll play one of the games on the console or something. But mainly we just kind of break off from social media, you know, because I'm always on TikTok, funny videos and stuff. But also I'm running social media for us here at the podcast. And she loves her Facebook. She loves her TikTok, everything. But I'm off every other Saturdays, and those Saturdays that I'm off, we like to put the phones down, just kind of enjoy some company. And I feel like as a world, we should do that. It should be times where we all just kind of like put the phones down and say, hey, I can use my words. Hey, I can do this, I can do that. Kind of like tea time in Europe, bro. I feel like we should have a tech time in America or around the world. Just a time where we don't use technology, because then I feel like so many more people will be down to earth, but also it'll be a lot less crime and everything, because I feel like when you're talking and you actually get to know that there's a human being beside you, then you have a way less chance of aggression and stuff, bro. I feel like we have a lot of aggression in today's society because of technology.
Well, the aggression in technology, that's just people just be hiding behind the phone, hiding behind the computer, whatever. It's not hard to send a hard text, but it's hard to be a hard person.
Man, Sammy, you ain't never sent a text to somebody like, hey, bro, when I see you, it's on site, but you know you ain't mean it.
Nah, I haven't.
Bro, I just sent a couple of those, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I done tough talked on the internet before, and knowing I won't go pop nothing in public. Now, don't get me wrong. If something was going down, bro, I'm here. But I done definitely sent my fair share of text threats. But bro, like, so all right, so I guess you know I kind of agree with you. Like I said, I feel like it should be a half and half. But what do you think the pros are of technology in today's day and age?
Everything in general, you get to know a lot more. You got to read a lot more in depth. You got you could get information a lot quicker. Remember, you had to go back in the day. You had to go to the library, read some books. You got a book report. You got to go get the book, read the book first. Now we got technology. You go, you look up the topic or whatever, you research, then you find everything a lot faster. First and foremost, then ordering stuff is a lot easier. Remember back in the day, they had like infomercials, and people had to sit there and wait for that infomercial time in the middle of the night. They'd be like, "Oh, I need to order this TV." Go to channel 2.
I definitely feel that. So you're citing efficiency, like it makes us more efficient as a human race. But like, don't you think like, and like I said, I totally agree that there's a have and have, but like, I feel like going to the library and working, I feel like we don't have to work for stuff no more. Like, it's all in the palm of our hands. If we want to order something, we don't have to go to the store. We can like, dude, I'm still bugging on the fact that people literally will go to the grocery store and wait in the parking lot for their groceries to come to them, bro. I'm still bugging off of that, G. Like, you're already at the grocery store. Get out and go get it.
Right.
Like, I feel like that service should be for elderly people only or people who have a handicap.
Right.
But, like, just because you too high to get out the car don't mean I should have to bring groceries to you, you know?
Right.
I definitely feel like we've taken it too far to some standards. Like, even Amazon, bro. Like, I love Amazon, but I feel like at some point we got to stop. Like, you can order steak off of Amazon, bro. You can order stuff off of Amazon. You shouldn't be able to order certain stuff offline, bro.
Right.
You can order a tank. This is not GTA, bro.
Right. You gotta know online. In terms of that, it's like that helps people save. Like when you go to the grocery store and you do like curbside pickup joint, then it's like because you know
what they
some
doing
people,
to buy one get one free on tanks, bro? Why is tanks being sold online, bro?
I really couldn't tell you. I don't know.
Yeah, bro. Come on, say it, but nah. I guess I see where you're going, but like I said, I think we take it too far sometimes. I feel like efficiency is definitely a good thing to point out because it does make this world a lot smoother to run. And I feel like it's easier to learn with technology in your hand. But I also feel like you got to put in that work sometimes. Like, I feel like everything shouldn't be available to us at the palm of the hand. If I want to start a tank shop, I shouldn't be able to buy a tank offline. I should have to go get some permits, do some studying, do my research and stuff. Like, it's kind of being exaggerative with tanks and stuff. But like guns, like it's so easy to get guns offline. And I feel like that shouldn't be a thing. It should still be you having to work to go get that gun. You got to take the gun safety classes. You got to get your gun permit. Then you get your gun. Then you have so much of a knowledge about it that you know, I only want to use this if I have to. Versus people who can just get their hands on a gun without doing any other training and just watch a quick 5-minute YouTube video on how to shoot it. And next thing you know, they're riding down your block.
Spraying it up,
bro. Like, I feel like that's where it kind of differs. Now, cons with technology, bro. What do you think the cons are, bro?
Cons technology, same thing. Is like people could commit a lot more crimes with technology because they're more efficient with it. You know, like people can hack cameras and stuff like that.
Where the scammers at?
Right. People always doing something stupid. Every good thing has a bad thing because somebody made it a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense.
I think my biggest con for technology would have to be the friendship, the nature of everyone caring for each other. I feel like it's so easy not to care for someone if all you know is their Facebook profile.
Thanks.
I feel like people don't take the time out of their day to get to know someone. And it kind of like we talked before in previous episodes with relationships, it makes it so hard when it comes to dating and everything because you got Tinder, you got Bumble, you got Christian Mingle, you got BlackPeopleMeet.com, you got Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok, Kick, Omegle. Bro, you got every single app there is. If you want to see some titties, you can go to OnlyFans. If you want to, you know, it's pretty much anything you want is in the palm of your hands. You don't have to go interact for it. You literally just have to log in. And I feel like some people need to log out of technology and log into life.
Right. That's a good way of putting it. I like that.
Yeah, like, I feel like we just take what we got for granted until it's times where we can't use it. Like, I've been on several cruises, and some of the teenagers I have met on cruises, I swear, it's like they don't even take in what's on the cruise ship because they're worried about where their Wi-Fi signal's coming from, bro. Like, and to me, that's crazy. Because, like, when I'm on vacation, I'm here to vacation.
Right.
I'm here to take in all the scenes, do what I haven't done before. I can get on my phone when I get back home. I've done that every day since 6th, 7th grade.
Right.
And before that, we were on the computers. So, like, I've done that. But how often do you get to lock in with a different culture? You get to experience what they experience. Like, when I go out of the country, I'm not worried about what's happening back in the U.S. I'm worried about what's happening in Jamaica, Mexico, Belize, Dominican. You know, I'm worried about what's happening where I'm at. And I feel like a lot of people, as I said, don't want to log out of the technology and log into life. They just want their life to be technology. Like, and that's why, like, all the people who go on vacation stuff, you see, soon as you know they on vacation because pictures, video. Oh, I'm living it up. I'm like, bro, you taking so much time to take pictures of this and that you didn't even see that it's a wild monkey that just passed you. That's only 5 of them left in the world.
Right.
You taking so many pictures that you didn't notice that in the ocean that you were just standing in front of and stuff, it was a whale in the back. You know, I feel like if people don't stop and realize how beautiful the earth is, how beautiful life is outside of the phone, then we're just going to be a bunch of robots. We're just going to get consumed by the technology.
Facts. I agree with that. Because being on this, you realize, like, so much stuff can pass you by when you're on your phone.
Yeah.
Like, you sit there on your phone, you start scrolling through, like, TikTok or something, then you, like, blink and it's, like, nighttime.
Yeah.
Next morning,
I'm guilty,
like,
bro.
Damn.
I'm guilty. But, so, moving more to the social media side of it, like, do you think social media is, as a whole, is more beneficial or do you think it's less beneficial? Just from your standpoint, and like I said, you know, you come from a different walk of life. You're from the Virgins, St. Croix to be exact. So I know you have a lot of different opinions just from us talking. So, like, what's up with that? What you thinking?
Well, technology for me hasn't been that much of a critical part of my life. I didn't really start being on technology until I was like 13, probably 12, 13. So then I had a lot of time to go out and do stuff, go outside, play, meet other folks.
I was about to say, because nowadays you got kids with phones in their hand at 2.
Right. And if they don't go to school, then I see nobody else because all they're doing on the damn phone.
Yeah.
So then it's like, you got to know where the healthy balance is between both. You know what I'm saying? Like, have family time. Like, everybody can't be sitting in the living room with the TV on where you're not saying nothing because everybody's on the phone. They could have one single person trying to watch the TV, actually hear what's going on, but that one's on TikTok, this one's on YouTube, this one's on Instagram, that one's on something else. You're like, so why are we all in the living room again?
True.
So we just got to take time to sit down as people and talk sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
I would definitely say, like, social media is a good thing because it's as a news outlet, you know, but it's more of local news for people in your life. But I feel like we don't treat it as that. We treat it as something that gains you popularity or something that, I don't know how to say it, but basically we treat it as something to make you feel like a human instead of you just logging out of the app, treating it like a news app just to see, oh, Miss Thompson got this today, and just logging out and leaving it for that. Instead, I feel like we're logging in, we're like, oh, Miss Thompson got a charger. Well, she shouldn't have got it in that color. Instead of just being happy for Miss Thompson, we're looking at it to judge because we're unhappy with ourselves. But I feel like we'd be more happy with ourselves if we actually were out in our communities and enjoying life. Like, half of the people that I've met who enjoy the beautiful sides of life and stuff are the people who aren't scared to leave their phones behind. They'll go hiking. They'll go do this and that and scenery and everything, versus people who would just look at pictures of it online and say, "Oh, so and so's in Jamaica. I'd love to go there one day," and then swipe. Like, it's if you can never get off your phone, like, bro, you're never gonna seize any opportunities, is what I think. And social media has started to kind of take over today. Like, bro, I literally seen this video, and they were basically talking about kids nowadays in school and how they were rocking Amiri and Balenciagas and Coach and this, that, and third. And I'm like, yo, that is so true. Bro, like, when I was back in school, like, Aeropostale, Hollister and stuff was hitting.
Right.
And now, like, bro, I wouldn't be able to make it in today's school system, bro. Like, bro, I would be bankrupt trying to keep up with some of these 12-year-old kids.
Facts. That is very true, though. I don't know why. I guess social media had that impact on people. Where social media always has, like, those ads and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Be like, oh, get this from this place. I'll get this for this place for, like, 10% off. Buy one, get one free.
But I feel like also that's kind of like the parents today are so wrapped up in their jobs and social media and technology and everything that they're not parenting, and the kids are getting parented by these influencers, these rappers, these singers, these TikTokers, everything, and they see what they got on. They tell their parents, and your parents are just like so blind and oblivious to the fact that it's a 13-year-old kid that you're buying a $1,500 pair of pants for.
Right.
It's a 13-year-old kid out here rocking $900 shoes. Like, I don't think that they're just like, oh, well, the parents online brought their kids this, and they're the cool parents. Bro, you can't ball in a league that you're not in, bro. You cannot be in the NBA with D-League skills.
Facts.
You can't, bro. You cannot be in the NFL playing at an XFL level.
True.
And that's how I feel. Like, bro, stay in your lane and grow. And if your kids are more liable to respect you as parents if you put down your foot and say, yeah, I get it that Two-Turn Tommy on TikTok got this and that. But Two-Turn Tommy's parents, he didn't tell you that his parents went to law school and his mom's this and his dad's does this and they make this much money, versus your parents are a school teacher and your dad is a mechanic. We don't compete on his level, bro. We're XFL. He's NFL talent.
Yeah, live by your tax bracket.
Don't
try to do too
like
much.
Don't try to break the bank trying to impress people on social media just so you can take a picture and say, took the kids school shopping this year and put a bunch of Louis Vuitton and Fendi bags on.
Right.
Like, honestly, when I see posts like that, I look and I'm like, okay, stupid. Like, bro, I seen this one rapper. He was in Walmart. And he literally made the greatest point I had ever heard. And especially for me as being a young father and, you know, being heavily social media influenced, which I don't want to say that I'm heavily social media influenced, but I do look at social media and I'm like, oh yeah, I would like to do that. Oh yeah, I would like those. I do that. I'm an honest person. But honestly, this rapper said he was in Walmart shopping. He was getting his son some clothes. And the dude asked him, he was like, you're a rapper, bro. You made millions of dollars last year. Why ain't your son in the mirrors and stuff? He looked at man dead in the camera and said, my son don't know who Amiri is, but my son know who Spider-Man is.
Right.
My son know who the Incredible Hulk is.
Right. The Black Panther.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a 3-year-old child. There's no reason that a 3-year-old child should be rocking stuff that is more than people's checks. More than these middle-class people's checks, bro. How does your 3-year-old son have a $10,000 necklace on? How does your 3-year-old son have a $3,000 tennis bracelet?
Facts.
Why does your 3-year-old son know what Cartier is? I thought that was food until like 2-3 years ago. I thought Cartier was up there with Cabernet and stuff. It turns out it's not.
Facts.
And to this day, that's why I think I don't, like, I can afford to get some of this stuff now. And I don't, bro. Like, I will continue going to Burlington. I continue going to Nike and stuff. But like even like the resellers, I feel like, you know, I don't really need that at all. You know, I feel like if I can't get a shoe for the retail price, I'm not gonna go pay $300 more just because you got to the shoe for me, bro. I'm no. If that's the culture that some people want, then that's perfectly fine. People have money like that, but I'm not gonna spend my very last dime, every dime that I make, trying to keep up with people. And I feel like that's what more people need to recognize is stop trying to keep, as people say, stop trying to keep up with the Kardashians, bro. Right. Stop trying to keep up with everyone who is out of your league. If you play XFL, try to be the best in the XFL. Don't try to be the best in the NFL because you're going to get ran over.
Right.
But with all that being said, man, as a whole, social media, I feel is a negative thing in today's generation. And most people will probably disagree with me. As it is, we're on a social media app with this podcast and stuff. But I feel like if it was more people like us who was here to speak the truth and let people know, hey, I might do this, but don't try to keep up with me. Because at one point I was in your shoes. I feel like so many people blow up and they get out of this common space and they forget that it's people still stuck where they were. And they don't want to let people know, hey, don't worry about doing what I'm doing. Keep on doing you. Do the best you can. And hopefully one day you'll be up here with me. But people try to start, like I said, people try to start playing in the NFL when all you got is XFL talent, then quite soon you're not going to be able to stay in the NFL, but you're not going to be able to stay in the XFL either. And soon you're just going to fall out the league and you're going to be a free agent. And that's what I think people need to recognize.
Facts. Don't let social media influence you too bad. Don't let it run your life or tell you what you're supposed to be in life. Just go with what you do. If you work hard, keep up the good work, you're going to make it where you're supposed to be. And if not, work a little bit harder.
Yeah, because like I said, I mean, that goes back to technology. Like, we don't work for anything. Like you said, it's so easy and efficient for us to type in something and get an answer like that. I feel like people want to kind of take that and put it into context with life. They want to be able to hypothetically type in the type of house they want and it pop up the next day. They want to hypothetically type in the amount of money they want in their bank account and it pop in their account the next day. Instead of actually putting in that hard grind, going to the library and finding out how to hypothetically build said house, build said career, build your bank account to look like it is. I feel like they're ready to do it now. They want it now. And that's just not how life works. But if we keep on looking at these social media influencers who's just so happen to be lucky to blow up overnight and stuff, then I feel like that's all we're going to want, and it's not going to be healthy. But I say all that to say, if you see an influencer who is not giving back, who is not shedding light on the fact that this is where they came from and this is where they got, if they just want you to think that they're the flashiest, coolest thing out, bro, stop supporting them. Because all they're doing is bringing our next generations down. That's how I feel. Like, the more you sit here and listen to influencers who go, Amiri this, Amiri that, I bought this, I bought that, got a Lambo, sold a Lambo, got a Rolls Royce truck. Like, kids gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna get a Lambo, then get a Lambo, then get a Rolls Royce truck. And, you know, that person is never on there saying, hey, the only reason I got this Lamborghini is because for the past 5 years, I've been working my butt off and saving up my money, and finally I got this Lamborghini. They just, like, they don't show you the progress. They just show you the reward. And I feel like any influencer that not showing you the progress, showing our kids the progress, shouldn't be an influencer. Because I feel like influencing shouldn't be something bad. Like, I feel like we often give them too much of a spotlight, too much of a glory, instead of just saying, hey, yo, we get it. Y'all made it. Y'all deserve. And I don't want to take that away from any influencer. Most influencers deserve what they got because they put in the work and time. But as an influencer, let everyone know that you put in the work and time for it.
Very true.
But you already know what I say. It's your boy Nick.
It's your boy Sammy.
And that's it for today's podcast, y'all. Pump the brakes, y'all.
Down south, hood baby, make all the girls go crazy,
Go stupid. You smart like an A+ student. I know, right?